Hey guys, what's going up? Brother John again. Yes, you actually get 2 videos today. Okay. Anyway, this is a video response to Wayman29's latest video. Just came out. Todd Atkins, forced assimilation, and fundamentalism. And it brought to mind, because I've been reading this book and I highly recommend it. Okay. And I know I'm going to show you the author, and some of you are going to be like, no, I can't read that because she's an atheist. But please, put that to the side. She addresses very important issues. But in response to Wayman's video, I just want to read a portion of this. I highly recommend this book. And so, here we go. She says, on page 111, the concept of individual rights is so new in human history that most men have not grasped it fully to this day. In accordance with the 2 theories of ethics, the mystical or the social, some men assert that rights are a gift of God, others that rights are a gift of society. But in fact, the source of rights is man's nature. The Declaration of Independence stated that men are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Whether one believes that man is the product of a Creator or of nature, the issue of man's origin does not alter the fact that he is an entity of a specific kind, a rational being, that he cannot function successfully under coercion, and that rights are a necessary condition of his particular mode of survival. And then she puts a quote in here from her other book, Atlas Shrugged. Quote, the source of man's rights is not divine law or congressional law, but the law of identity. A is A, and man is man. Rights are conditions of existence required by man's nature for his proper survival. If man is to live on earth, it is right for him to use his mind. It is right to act on his own free judgment. It is right to work for his values and to keep the product of his work. If life on earth is his purpose, he has a right to live as a rational being. Nature forbids him the irrational. End quote. She further states in the book, to violate man's rights means to compel him to act against his own judgment, or to expropriate his values. Basically, there is only one way to do it, by the use of physical force. There are 2 potential violators of man's rights, the criminals and the government. The great achievement of the United States was to draw a distinction between these 2 by forbidding to the second the legalized version of the activities of the first. The Declaration of Independence laid down the principle that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men. I'm going to quote that again. It's a quote from the Declaration of Independence. To secure these rights, governments are instituted among men. This provided the only valid justification of a government and defined its only proper purpose, to protect man's rights by protecting him from physical violence. Thus, the government's function was changed from the role of ruler to the role of servant. The government was set to protect man from criminals, and the Constitution was written to protect man from the government. The Bill of Rights was not directed against private citizens, but against the government, as an explicit declaration that individual rights supersede any public or social power. I need not say more.